So Abdul Carter took only 6 snaps for the New York Giants, but in those 6 snaps, the guy just straight up flashed. 3 or 4 of those 6 snaps, he basically made the play. And the guy, to me, looks like the real deal, and I'm pretty confident he's going to end up becoming one of the top pass rushers in the NFL. Reminds me so much of Micah Parsons as he kind of came out, and he kind of flashed those same tendencies, right? Now, I did say that I think Carter has more pass rush moves than Micah Parsons, but some of these things that he's kind of doing out here it's just incredible. Let me take this play right here where he's going up against the Buffalo Bills starting right guard O'Cyrus Torrence, a guy who was a high second-round pick, a guy who started now, I believe this is his 3rd year in the NFL. The guy's going to try to take the fight directly to Carter. He's going to try to close the distance between him and Carter. He wants to try to get to Carter before Carter can get to him. And look at how quickly Carter's able to recognize what a 3-year veteran offensive lineman's essentially doing to him. And Carter quickly jumps to the inside. And he's going to quickly shed the block. And I want to kind of talk about that as well because this is really impressive. Now, Torrence is going to end up getting out there and he's going to try to bait Carter by putting his right hand up. And then he's going to actually attack Carter with the left hand. And you can see that Carter doesn't really fall for this. Instead, he's going to hesitate out of that stance. And then with the right hand, he's going to punch Torrance's left arm. It kind of gets him on the back shoulder. And then he's basically going to be able to remove the leverage that Torrence has with that left hand. You see him kind of fight through it right there. To me, this is a really, really good rep by Abdul Carter because Torrence is trying to quick set this and quickly get into Carter. And then Carter just reacts and he's able to fight that left arm of Torrence. He's able to remove that leverage and he pressures the quarterback. Again, this is 3rd and 15. This is the first snap this guy took against the Bills. And he's basically in the backfield. He's basically grabbing onto the quarterback. I mean, that right there is absolutely incredible. But it's not the only play this guy made. And we're going to just watch all 6 of the snaps because there's only 6 snaps. Pretty much everything with this guy is on full display. The movement, the pass rush potential, the fact that this guy's smart, right, as a defensive lineman. The guy's a really, really, really good football player. And here you have veteran Dawson Knox, right, like 6 years in the NFL at this point. All this guy has to do on Carter is just block him outwards. I mean, this does not get simpler than what he has to do on Carter. And Carter still beats this guy, and he still gets to the running back. To me, phenomenal job. Now, let's talk about this play a little bit. So it looks like it's an outside zone here to the right. 5 is going to loop around number 88 here. It doesn't make sense to have him try to reach block Carter. It makes more sense. Just have this guy reach around here, maybe try to pick off the safety. And then Knox, who already has the angle, just has to step out. And then he has to basically just seal this guy off, right? Do not let him beat you to the inside. And that essentially is going to create a cutback lane. But you obviously see what Carter does on this play, where he's basically able to beat Dawson Knox to the inside. I mean, that is fast, it's quick, it's explosive. And he basically gets in there and he's going to help bring the running back down. Phenomenal rep. Again, 2nd rep of this guy's career. And he's reacting so fast. He's able to shoot this gap so quickly that he basically helps make this play on this outside zone run play. This defensive line that the Giants have, it's going to be the best defensive line in the NFL. I mean, you talk about Brian Burns, you talk about Abdul Carter, you talk about Dexter Lawrence. Those are 3 guys that are really, really good players. I'd argue Dexter Lawrence is the best D tackle in the NFL. I think Brian Burns somewhere up there in the top 10. And I'm not going to lie to you guys. I think Abdul Carter may already be a top 5 to 7 guy based off of what we just see here. Obviously that's projecting a little bit, but you can just see it. This guy has what it takes to be one of the elite defensive linemen in the NFL. I mean, look at that movement right there on this play. And, I don't want to overlook this. This is the Buffalo Bills starting offensive line. That right there is Dion Dawkins. Some people think Dawkins is a top 10 tackle in the NFL. I might not agree with that, but some people do think he's that type of offensive tackle. And don't get it wrong. I think Dion Dawkins is a good football player, but Abdul Carter literally 3rd snap beats this guy so damn fast. I mean, to me, that's absolutely incredible. I would say with confidence, this guy's a top 5 to 7 defensive end right now in the NFL. And obviously you have to go out there and prove, to the rest of the world or whatever. This is unique, right? You don't get guys that are so fast like this that will go outside and just quickly beat you back to the inside. And I don't think people recognize what's happening on this play. Dion Dawkins is going to try to utilize a ghost move on Carter because you got to get this guy slowed down somehow. Right, you see that left hand coming up right there by Dion Dawkins. He's trying to slow Carter down. Put the left hand out there, make Carter think you're about to hit him. Carter does not panic. Instead, what this guy's going to do is, you notice how Carter's going back and forth, right? He's rocking inside, rocking outside, and then he jumps to the inside. He's utilizing what is called the hezzy move. This is what the best pass rushers do. If you're fast and you can utilize this hezzy move, right? It's a fake inside move, outside move, and then you're coming back inside. This tackle doesn't know exactly where you're going to go, right? So he's going to hezzy on Dion Dawkins here. Hit him with an inside move. You see that left hand is going to swipe the arm right there. Right arm's going to rip. And just like that, he's in the backfield. I mean, I don't even know how to describe this. And the crazy part is he only played 6 snaps. And he dominated on those 6 snaps. It's not like he just had like 1 or 2 winning reps. He literally dominated. So to me, this is just so damn incredible with what I'm watching here. And Abdul Carter was my #1 defensive player coming out this past season. And the crazy part is I had a feeling he was going to be able to do this type of stuff, right? Because his tape from college, just what he did, you knew it was going to translate pretty much right away. So I'm not shocked that he's doing this. And maybe I am a little bit, the fact that it is the first team offense. No, not all the way, right? And obviously the quarterback and even the right tackle. I don't see Spencer Brown out there. But the other guys, right guard to left tackle, tight ends, it's all the first team unit. I just wanted to show it to you guys. He doesn't really do anything on this one, but he does do his job, right? He has outside containment, so he sticks to the outside. Let's go ahead and get into the final 2 snaps. He doesn't do much on the 5th play either. Again, it's a run play. He stays within the run fit. Let's watch the final play that he played in. This one was 3rd and 4. And once again, he's going to generate a little bit of pressure. And this time, it's a little bit different than how he beat Dion Dawkins on the last play. It's similar, right? There's a lot of similar tendencies. But this time, he's going to end up hitting an outside move. So on the last one that we broke down where he pass rushed and beat Dawkins, he hezzied, he swiped inside, and he ripped. This one, he's going to hezzy, swipe, and rip, but this time it's to the outside as opposed to the inside. And this is how you set up offensive tackles when you're a pass rusher. On one play, you hezzy to the inside. The next play, you hezzy to the outside. Just keep switching it up. And again, it's only 6 plays, so I'm sure at some point, he'll spin back to the inside. He'll, just have a straight-up speed move, right? Or a straight-up speed rush where he just beats the guy to the corner. All right, I am positive this guy's going to do so many different things when he plays 30 snaps in any given game. But just having slowed this down, you guys can definitely see how quick it is. And you can see the hezzy as well. All right, you see the fake hezzy, the fake little shoulder movement towards the inside. And then you also see it paired up with the right swipe. And then left arm's going to kind of come inside to rip. It's not as clean on this one. Dion Dawkins does a pretty good job staying on top of Carter. But it's a pressure, right? The quarterback, 1, 2, 3. The quarterback's trying to get the ball out. This is a 3-step drop. It's a part of quick game. You can tell by how the quarterback's taking those steps. 3rd and 4, so it makes sense. They're trying to get the ball out quickly. And whatever the quarterback's looking at, it's not open. So quarterback has to now, figure it out, create a play. You can do that in multiple ways. You can try running, one of these ways, or you can try stepping up into the pocket. Maybe take off running, buying a little bit of extra time. The one thing he won't be able to do is come around this way, right? Because obviously Carter is going to end up pressuring him and he has to kind of step up. 3rd and 4, passes completed, but keep in mind, no gain, right? It's basically a throwaway, right? It's a completed catch, but the quarterback maybe had a little bit more time. Maybe if he could step back or stay kind of where he's at and he's not rushed to necessarily throw this, maybe he's able to hit one of these wide receivers downfield. But either way, man, I really like what I saw from Abdul Carter. I think he's the real deal. I'm not trying to overhype a guy just to overhype a guy. I will stick with this. I watched so many pass rushers, so many different defensive tackles, defensive ends. I don't think I've ever seen a guy in his first ever game do what Abdul Carter is doing out here. It's really, really, really special. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider subscribing. We will be covering the New York Giants on this channel this season, especially that nasty defensive line that they have kind of going there. Let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time with another video.